Hey guys, so I'm in the park here, enjoying the nature, and it's nice and breezy out here too. So that's even better. So what I learned about taxes and credit. For years people struggle with credit. For years people struggle with paying taxes. For years, people struggle with money. So as I continue to invest in myself, invest in courses, invest in mentorship, invest in events that I go to, invest in books, audios, and I'm listening, that taxes and credit is really designed to build wealth, right? It's not designed to get you in debt. It's not designed to keep you stagnant, right? But if you don't know about taxes and if you don't know about credit, then it is going to keep you in debt. It is going to keep you, stagnant, right? So what I've learned is that credit, okay? What I've learned is that credit is to be leveraged. Credit is to be leveraged. So what does that mean? So you use other people's money, okay, to make you money, okay? So you use the bank's money, which is other people's money, because the bank uses the depositor's money to be able to now lend money out to me, you, for a house, for a car, for a student loan, for a personal loan, for credit. So we're supposed to use credit. That's why you got to get your credit score up to at least 700, 750. Because once you have good credit, right, the lenders feel more at ease to lend you money. Now, we all know the banks are crooks. We all know the banks ain't shit. We all know the banks, is a mafia. We all know the banks, all they care about is themselves, right? But the ones that get the knowledge about credit and taxes are the ones who also can become their own banks and can print money from thin air. So with credit, right, you're getting your score up to 750. And then now you go to the bank and apply for a credit card. The bank out the gate can give you a $10,000 limit, can give you a $5,000 limit, can give you a $25,000 limit. Now, from those limits, let's say you get $25,000. Now, some people, they can't handle that because it's a lot of money. Most people only used to making $3,000 a month. Okay, so first of all, you got to change your mindset. And I'm writing my new book. It's going to be Mindset, Credit, and Money. My MCM. Mindset, Credit, and Money. How to secure the bag, right? So you got to have the mindset to even tap into 25,000. You got to have the mindset to even tap into 10,000. You got to have the mindset to even tap into 5,000. Like I said, most people only can handle 3,000 a month, and they can't even handle that because as soon as they get the money, it goes right to bills. You got to have the mindset. Then once you get the mindset, then you can actually apply for $25,000 in lines of credit or a credit limit. Now with that, you got to have a plan, right? Your plan should be to start a business, okay? Or to grow and scale any business, okay? Now you take other people's money to go make you money. So if the bank gives you a $25,000 limit, okay? You use 30%, okay? 30% of that. Let's just say 30% of that is like $9,000, okay? 9 grand is 30% of that. You can do the math, right? I'm just, thinking like a ballpark figure. 8 grand is your 30% limit, right? And of course, your limit can always increase. So 8,000 you can now use for your business to grow and scale your business, okay? So you're using other people's money. So say you take 5,000 and invest in some stocks. Say you take 5,000 and invest in a business. Say you take 5,000 and buy some Bitcoin. Say you take 5,000, right, and get into some real estate, right? The purpose of that is to now grow your money, okay? The purpose of that is to now grow your money. So that 5,000 can turn into 10,000 in 3 years. That 5,000 can turn into, 5,500 or, 6,500 in a month, right? So just depending on what your strategy is. Unfortunately, A lot of people don't want to invest in coaches. They don't want to invest in mentors. They don't want to invest in financial advisors. So they feel like, oh, I can do it on my own. But the reality of it is we can't do it on our own, right? That's why they have people that specialize in money. They have people that specialize in certain areas in credit. That's why you have mentors, people that have gone through what you are going through and has got out, and now they can help you, right? So we fall short because we don't want to invest into ourselves. We fall short. We feel like, oh, I'm gonna just watch some YouTube videos. I spoke to this lady today. She said, oh, is your Amazon course like a course where I can go through? Because I'm not good at going through courses on my own. I would need mentorship. She said, because courses, you know, I can find all that stuff online for free. And I said, well, when you pay free, you get what you pay for. So, you know, we got to get out of the mindset of, oh, I don't want to pay for nothing. I'm just going to do everything on my own. Just like this one girl, she set up an Amazon account, or I think she set up an Amazon account, and then Amazon shut her account down. And then now she asks me, what should she do? But she never got my course. So I'm not obligated to help you, right? You should have got the course first so that you can actually know what to do. Now you don't know what to do, so now you ain't got the course, and now you ain't got no Amazon account either. Right? So we can save ourselves, guys, a lot of time and headache if we just hire mentors and get the right courses, right? So when you're leveraging the credit, guys, you're not using your money. So if you got $25,000 in line of credit or a credit card and you got $5,000 in the bank, you're not even touching your $5,000. You're using other people's money. It's how the wealthy continue to get wealthy, right? So now for taxes. The only people that pay high taxes is income tax, and it's people that have a job. So if you have a job, you're paying 40% tax. So say you make $50,000 a year, you're paying $20,000 in taxes right now, right? The average person, I think they were saying the average American makes about $56,000 a year, right? Maybe $56,000, $57,000 a year, and you're paying 40% in tax. So the more money you make, the more taxes that you're paying. Business owners, employers don't pay tax because we now are able to leverage our employees, so that we won't pay taxes, so that they pay all the taxes, right? See, this is why I push for people to start a business, okay? You can start a home-based business and get tax write-offs. Set you up an LLC or S-Corp or C-Corp, okay? And if you never did this, you have to hire someone to show you how to do it to make sure you're doing it right, okay? So now taxes is raping the average American that's making $56,000 a year, okay? Now, the average American is going in debt $7,000 a year because of inflation, okay? Inflation goes up 3% every doggone year, okay? Inflation goes up every year, 3% year after year. So if your paycheck is not keeping up with inflation, you're going in debt at least $7,000, $5,000 to $7,000 a year. So if you have a home-based business, guys, you can save $4,000 to $8,000 a year. So instead of the government taking $20,000 from you, now you're getting $4,000 to $8,000 back. So they're only taking 15, maybe 15, grand from you. 10 to 15 grand, right? But if you don't know this, then how do you do it, right? Most people at their job right now, literally right now, while I'm in the park, enjoying nature, right? This is how I use my meditation. I use this to do like my meditation, and I use this to just think bigger and, expand on myself and to work on myself. Most people right now at their job wishing for a raise. And when their job give them a 50-cent raise, what happens? The government want a quarter. So you get a 50-cent raise, but the government takes a quarter. So it's like you really didn't get a raise of 50 cents, right? So we got to understand how taxes work. Taxes is to build wealth. If you're a business owner, you're not paying taxes or you're paying little tax. Walmart paid 0.12% in taxes. That's nothing. Their employees pay way more. Warren Buffett pays less taxes than his assistants. Okay? All these, big businesses, Amazon, don't pay taxes at all. They pay zero taxes, right? It's all in the tax code. It's not Amazon's trying to get over. It's tax code. Right? Those that get the knowledge, those that get the education to learn how taxes and finance and credit works are the ones who's able to leverage it. And those are the ones that's able to now start to build wealth and build legacy. That's why I love my econ. My econ is $49. You starting a home-based business. Then you can set you up a corporation where now you can hire your children in your corporation. And guess what? Your children 18 and under don't have to pay taxes. You hire your children, right? I've hired my children in my business to do things for me so I can pay them up to $1,000 a month. These kids cost a lot of money, right? These kids have expenses. They want this, they want an iPhone, they want this, they want that. So why not be able to have that as a write-off? You got to be able to have that as a write-off. Don't worry about the child care credit at the end of the year for taxes. Why not write off the iPhone? Why not write off, your children's school clothes? Why not write off the doggone summer camp? Why not? Write this stuff off. Hire your children. You can hire your children as young as 2 years old. You're 2 years old can do things. You're 2 years old can clean up your office and pick up stuff, right? They might not be able to intellectually do things, but they can physically do things. Your 10-year-old can do things. Your 10-year-old can file papers. Your 15-year-old can do your emails for you. Yeah, your 15-year-old can, send out things. Your 15-year-old can set up, digital flyers or, digital things and do digital flyers for you. Okay? So again, the wealthy knows this. The rich knows this. The poor and middle class don't. That's why the poor and middle class is literally becoming poorer and poorer and poorer, right? I met this lady and she told me she haven't paid taxes in 20 years. I gave her a round of applause. I said, wow, how can I do that? Right? Now, the average person who has a job will say, oh my God, you didn't pay taxes? Oh my God, you trying to steal from the government. No, the government is raping us every day. We got to pay tax on our car. We got to pay tax on food. We got to pay tax on clothes. We got to pay tax on a haircut. We got to pay tax on our cell phone bill, all this stuff. So why continue to pay taxes on your income when you can lower it? Right? I'm helping people get back $48,000 a year, okay? Back into their paycheck. Now, does that mean you won't get a refund? That means you won't get as much refund. You may get $100 or $200, but at least you're getting your money during the year, right? See, people are so used to being broke. They so used to living in turmoil. They so used to living check to check that when you say, oh, you could get $4,000 to $8,000 back a year, it's foreign language. I did a video on my fan page and one guy said, Tanisha, I'm all for you. I'm all listening to you. You're right. But guess what? You speaking Japanese to employees in America. Because employees in America, they want to pay their taxes. They want to be raped by the government. Okay? They want to be scared. They want to live in fear. They want to live check to check. I'm like, that's crazy. I don't want to live check to check. I don't want to live in fear. I don't want to live in turmoil. I want to be able to pay my bills and look at my bank account and still got 20 grand, 30 grand in there. Right? I want to be able to look at my bank account and say, you know what? I want me and my kids to go to Six Flags, or I want me and my kids to go on a trip and just get the fuck up and go. That's what I want to be able to do. Right? So I want to be able to create some freedom for my family. And taxes and credit. That's why I'm studying taxes. I'm listening to all my audio books that I have on taxes. I'm listening to all my stuff that I bought on credit and taxes and listening to it, my audio books and my physical books. So I can learn, so I can know, so I can be of value to myself and I can be of value to my clients and my students and my teammates. Because what I learned, I can now go teach other people, whether I can put a price on it or I can teach them for free. Right? People that join my network marketing companies, whoever plug in, and if they are aware of what's going on and they're ready to receive this information, I can help them. Right? But my econ, guys, is $49. We show you how to start fixing your credit. We show you how to get access to lines of credit. We show you how to start doing these things. Right? Unfortunately, people feel network marketing is a scam. Oh, everybody at the top make money. But network marketing has good products and good services. Network marketing has good products and good services. Again, if you're not ready to receive wealth and you're not ready to build a legacy, then guess what? You're going to always be at the mercy of paying or living check to check. And then you're going to teach your children how to live check to check. Then you're going to teach your grandchildren how to live check to check. And then who builds wealth? Who starts to build wealth? Who starts to say, you know what? I want to know how to get rich. My mom never taught me nothing. My dad never taught me nothing about credit and money. So I got to be the one to break the generational curse. I can't depend on my kid. My 17-year-old right now don't want to do nothing. Right? So I can't depend on her. And then my 10-year-old, she's limited on what she can do. So, what the fuck? Okay? So it's up to me. It ain't up to them. It ain't up to my dad and my mom. It's up to me. I got to do it. Right? So you got to make a decision. Guys, make your next move your best move. And it's a shame if you don't have $50 in your bank account after working a job for 20 years. After working a job for 5 years, it's a shame. You should be ashamed of yourself. You say, damn, I want to start a business, but I ain't even got $50. You should say, damn, what the fuck am I doing, man? What am I really doing with my money? What am I doing with my time? What am I doing with my thoughts? Why I don't have money? Or I do have money and I don't want to spend it because I'm too busy hoarding the money. Right? I'm too busy hoarding the little bit of money that I do have. Right? See, money's to be used, not to be hoarded. Money's to be used, my friends, not to hoard. You're not supposed to hoard money. No. You're supposed to use it, build businesses, go pay your bills, go travel, go have fun, go buy things, go do things that, you were destined to do. That's what money is for, right? Unfortunately, a lot of people can't live their best life because they ain't got no money. But also, they're not open to starting a business. They're not open to investing in themselves. They're not open to winning. So they just lose and lose by default. And then they teach their kids how to lose also too. So I'm in the park here, checking emails also too. I got a couple people to sign up. I got a couple people to follow up with. This is what life's about, guys. Being able to do what you want when you want to do it. And not be worried about paying bills. And not be worried about getting evicted. Not be worrying about you can't pay the bills, or you can't take your kids anywhere. Oh, now kids need school clothes. You can't even buy your kids school clothes. How long are you going to go through this turmoil? How long are you gonna be living in lack? How long are you gonna keep living check to check? Right? Some of y'all, I'm talking Japanese, right? But some of y'all ready, right? So you need to go mymoneymatters.today. mymoneymatters.today. Pay your $50, your $35 a month to learn about credit, taxes, and finance and investments. Now, that's just the icing on the cake. Then if you want to build a team, everybody that you get involved, they make $50. You make $50 for every person that you get involved with the business. So you get 10 people a week, that's $400 a week. Okay? That's $400 or $500 a week. Okay? That's $2,000 a month. Right? If you're serious, again, network marketing is not a scam. Your job is a scam. You're scamming yourself. You're scamming your children by not wanting to build wealth, by not wanting to build a legacy. Network marketing is not a scam. If it was a scam, the government would have shut it down long ago. Okay? Network marketing is not a scam. If it was, the government would have shut this shit down long ago. And guess what? People wouldn't be paying taxes in their network marketing. Okay? People wouldn't be getting 1099s if network marketing was a scam. If it was a pyramid scheme. It would have been shut down long ago. Okay? So again, we can continue to think in lack and continue to be broke. And then when Christmas come around, you can't buy nothing because you still broke and living check to check. Christmas is around the corner. It's already August, September, October, November, December. I'm telling you. All this shit comes so quick. You be like, damn, it's already Christmas. It's already New Year's again, right? Your 2020 vision, you should be saying, you know what? I'm spending all my money on my brain. I'm spending all my money on courses. I'm spending all my money on mentors. I'm spending all my money to win, to get on the winning train. But again, I only can help those who want to win, those who want to get on the winning team, those who really want a strategy. You know, I help a ton of people. There's a ton of people that pay me $3, $4, $5, $7 grand. And they thank me to this day. Thank you, Tanisha, for getting me on track. Thank you, Tanisha, for holding me down. Thank you, Tanisha, for providing the knowledge. Right? Those are the people that I want to help. I don't want to help people who say, oh, I could get it for free. Then go get what you pay for. So again, guys, go to mymoneymatters.today. If you're interested in the Amazon career, which I also do Amazon, and the sales get crazy around Christmas time, go to createmyown.economy.com.